2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Dallas Mavericks arriving at the building earlier today. There's no lack of focus among that group. Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, Brian. Well, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the best shooting big men the game has ever seen. But he says, everyone knows me for shooting, but you can't be one-dimensional. For this team to grow, I have to grow as well. I've got to get better as a leader and help my teammates play better as well.
Yeah, they're making strides, Allie, no question. And tonight, we're looking at two teams who make their living beyond the arc, Grant.
Yeah, they love to shoot the three-point shot, and they do it effectively. And, of course, that means these two teams understand the importance of good spacing. They're great shooters on both sides, to be sure, but motion and ball movement are the real keys to their three-point attacks.
Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. Kyrie Irving out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Dwight Powell. Then it's Reggie Bullock. And it's Green in at the small forward. And for Minnesota, Towns plays the four with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. Now here's Conley. Pass to Gobert. Inside. And Edwards the bucket on the assist from Gobert.
Built like a linebacker, Edwards is not your average off guard, folks.
Doncic outside. Misses the three. Here's Minnesota. And this Mavericks team, Grant, they're loaded up on shooters who can hurt you from outside.
And that's the way they should be built. Force teams to spread out and give Luka space. And when the Mavs get hot from outside, they are dangerous.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
About a minute played here so far in the first. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Edwards. Right at the free throw line. Rebounded by Green. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Conley against Doncic. Launches it. Another miss by Doncic.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Gobert up top. It's not going to go for him, and it's Dallas the other way. Doncic right side. And they doubled up Doncic. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
Minnesota with the ball. The Timberwolves have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Conley passes to Edwards. Now here's Towns. And stolen by Irving. Green with the ball. Now guarded by McDaniels. Doncic, good.
You can trust Luka to make the most of a close shot. I mean, he won't waste a high percentage look most times.
Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Out on his own on the break. Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it.
When you look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic, he has some of the best court awareness in the league, and that shows up most with his passing and body control.
The offensive rebound. For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Green, the pass to Doncic. Nails it from beyond the arc. Doncic has got 5.
Boy, you better get out there on this guy. Doncic is prime time for real from that three-point line.
And Minnesota calls time here. And the way Doncic can feel the defenders around him speaks to his great court sense, Grant.
No question. And the elite footwork he has makes the most of it. I mean, one of the best at shielding defenders with his body. It's really how he can navigate through a defense with ease.
Changes for Minnesota. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Anderson comes in for McDaniels. And it's Noel in for Conley. Outside Edwards. Pass to Reed. Here's Noel. Now here's Edwards. 4-3. They get the rebound. It's good on the putback.
Boy, good effort that time from Towns on the offensive board, ensuring that his team is able to end that possession with points.
Now here's Irving. 1:43 left in the first quarter. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup.
Oh, fantastic adjustment on the shot against tight defense.
And Clark, how about the progress of the Timberwolves?
Love what they've done, B.A. They've put the pieces in place to be a playoff regular and still the youth to grow in the long term. That's a nice combination, especially when you look at a guy like Anthony Edwards. He's special.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves. Recording their second winning season since 2005. Getting on track for future success.
Some changes for Minnesota. Brent is checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. And Rivers is subbed in for Anthony Edwards. So what do you think the keys are that could help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game. But I think it's really the intangibles. Building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team.
Here's Prince. Over Green. That one a little long.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
On the wing, Irving. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
And it's blocked by Wood.
Boy, nice job that time by Wood going after the block and getting it.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Kleba, he's checked in for McGee. Holiday comes in for Green. And it's Hardy in for Irving. 35 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Noel. Here's Prince. Another shot. Anderson. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. Dallas has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Here's Hardy. He gets it in there.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Takes a 13-footer. Noel, no good.
Good contest. Can't let him have open shots from mid-range.
With 2 seconds left. Well, good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Timberwolves ahead, leading by 1. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter.
Here they come, now headed to the floor.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
Grant, we always talk about great footwork for post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a three off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who could do it all have superior footwork. Believe that.
Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Conley in at the point. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Now here's Doncic. Give him 8 points now. Edwards pulls it in. The Timberwolves trail. McDaniels passes to Towns. Good work there as it goes.
You know, this is exactly why they give the ball to Towns down there. I mean, his combination of size, agility, and shot repertoire makes him hard to deal with.
And Doncic launches from deep. Again, Doncic missing. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting just 33% so far in this game. Here's McDaniels. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. McDaniels got his first 2 points.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Going all in. That was the 2K drive. Well worth a second look.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game.
Now here's McDaniels. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
Tell you what, the Mavericks are so good in the half court. It helps that Luka is virtually unstoppable in most of the sets they run. The team feels very comfortable playing a slowdown type of game.
The Mavs, the slowest team in the league under Jason Kidd last season, Clark.
Well, there's no shame in that for them because they were playing to their team's strengths. They want to put the ball in Luka's hands and space the floor and let him go to work. If you have Luka, that's a smart way to play.
And that one drops for him.
Nice work around the rim, taking it up with confidence.
And Doncic puts up a deep 3. He buries it from 3. Doncic has got 11 points.
Way downtown, Doncic testing the limits of his range there.
Edwards, the pass to Towns. Gobert with it. Powell covers. Towns. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
Tremendous hustle, working hard for that bucket.
Doncic with it. And it's Gobert picking him up. And it's Doncic missing.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Conley passes to Towns. Ooh, rejected by Doncic. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. The long distance 3 is buried. Doncic has got 9 points now in the quarter.
Par for the course for Luka Doncic. Just one of those games where he's got it on cruise control.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Luka Doncic, an all-star from his second season, and every year he's one of the favorites for MVP. But Luka says, quote, I still haven't won anything, so I've got a long way to go. Brian, if you didn't catch it, team success is the metric. He says the key is to win a championship.
Well, he certainly gives him a chance to do just that, Allie. Thank you.
Something you can't put a price tag on, the Minnesota Timberwolves game last season, playoff experience, young guys getting accustomed to the crucible of postseason play. Extremely valuable.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. .151 left in the half. Here's Noel. Oh, McGee with the block.
Yeah, if you had to pick the top priority for McGee, I think that's it. Contest shots, block shots, get in the air, use that length to deny shots at the rim.
And here's Doncic outside. And there's the call on Christian Wood. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Minnesota in the lead. Outside, Anderson. Out to the wing. Reed passes to Anderson. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Noel. Over Doncic. Ooh, rejected by Doncic.
You know, he's not super fast, but the reflexes of Doncic are quick. He's able to jump on the shot and take it away. That's just instinct and understanding how to play.
Dallas has gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. 1:02 left to play in the first half of basketball.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Here's Rivers. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Here's Brent. And rejected. And here's Doncic. He's got 17. And the Mavericks, another three.
The three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Reed. Here's Brent. Looking to end the run. Nails it from 3. Prince has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
You know, when he was coming out of college, this is exactly what scouts thought Prince would be. A strong 3-and-D wing who plays with a lot of effort.
From deep, here's Doncic. The shot that time not on target. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Mavericks ahead, up 2. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome you back. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Quite the tussle there in the first half, huh? The first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even, and they kept it close, trailing by, at the most, 4 points. They were slightly better in the second. Not a big difference between these two teams. And from what we saw so far from the Mavericks, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
They've been knocking it down from 3. You have to give the playmakers credit for consistently finding the open guy. And then, of course, their shooters have delivered. If they keep it up, they're going to be tough to beat.
And Shaq, what'd you think about Minnesota?
You know, they haven't shot the ball very well. Not nearly enough quality looks. Right now, this game could easily come down to shot selection and how they run their offense. They need to keep the ball moving and generate better looks.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take it down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
Time to get up and make some noise.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
The Mavericks leading. And on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half. They've got Luka Doncic, Josh Green out there with Reggie Bullock. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Powell in at the 5. Outside Edwards. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Edwards got 6 points.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy is athletic and can really move.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
And, you know, a close game, you got to find that edge. High-energy plays like that one can make a big difference.
Conley against Doncic. Pass to Edwards. Launches a 3. They get it again.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
Hey, had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going.
And then the nifty touch to tip it in as well.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Now here's Conley. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Doncic against Conley. From deep. And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
After 13 seasons with Rick Carlisle in charge, the Mavs changed their head coach in 2021, Clark.
Hiring Jason Kidd, B.A., and he was a member of that 2011 title team. That was a lot of fun to watch. We saw Dallas dedicated to the defensive end under Jason Kidd's leadership. A new voice brought new energy and a refocus, and we'll see if that can be sustained going forward.
Kleba, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Conley against Doncic. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Conley. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
And you see Towns with the big, sure hand controlling that putback.
Doncic outside. From deep three-point range. Another three for Dallas.
3 points.
Second half of play here. We're just under 2.5 minutes past. Pass to Gobert. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
It goes on to Dwight Powell.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock. And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
Here's Bullock. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Shot clock at 5. Doncic, good.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
Conley finds Edwards. Towns with the ball. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. Some changes for Minnesota. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Anderson comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. And Rivers is subbed in for Mike Conley. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. McGee, he's checked in for Powell. Christian Wood comes in for Kleba. Hardaway's checked in for Bullock. And it's Hardy in for Irving. Here's Doncic. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. From deep. Here's McGee. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Boy, for a 7-footer, he's got really good bounce, does JaVale McGee, and doing a nice job of working on the glass there.
Prince is checked in for Minnesota. Noel comes in for Anthony Edwards.
You know, a smart, savvy, talented vet like Austin Rivers is a real get for any team. I mean, he knows how to make the most of his minutes. He accepts and understands his role, and he really just focuses on delivering for his team.
And it's Doncic missing. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Prince. And it's all from three-point range. For Dallas, they've gone 7 of 10 here in the second half. And Doncic puts up a deep 3. Minnesota with a rebound. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. To the inside. And finished off by Anderson.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time right in the shooting pocket.
And Doncic launches from deep. Can't connect from long distance. Here's Prince, defended by Hardaway. Prince can't hit. Pass to Doncic. There's the drive, and Doncic with the jam.
Capable of slicing his way to the basket. All Doncic needs is a sliver.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. They've been very effective from the three-point line. That's the key for them so far. More 2K action in just a moment. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Minnesota with the ball. They trail by 9. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Now here's McDaniels. The kick out to Edwards. 5 to shoot. Up and over Hardaway. Shot is good by Edwards.
You know, we need to keep seeing this from Edwards. It's encouraging to see him sink the mid-range J there.
Conley against Irving. Good D by Gobert. And here's Minnesota now. Here's McDaniels. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
And no lack of aggression on that. Move. Good for the 2K drive. Now here's McDaniels. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
You know, there was a time years ago when the Mavericks were one of the NBA's shakiest teams. Now they're one of its proudest franchises.
Doncic is checked in for the Mavericks. And you can attribute the Mavs' rise to stable ownership and some very savvy front office moves.
Yeah, so true, B.A. They've made some great decisions in the draft, for sure. They've been able to find cornerstone players and build solid rosters around them.
Timberwolves foul. Anthony Edwards. First personal foul. First team foul.
That one falls for Powell.
The length and mobility of Powell is really impressive. He's a solid big guy who I think continues just to get better at both ends.
The Timberwolves trail. Outside Conley. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
And Dallas calls time here.
Adjustments are a part of every game, in every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. He likes what he's seeing, but he cautioned his players, we are not far enough ahead to assume anything. Momentum can shift in a heartbeat. We have to be diligent, and we have to be smart.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. And that one's good from Conley.
The legs of Conley, they work just fine getting out there on that break.
Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Doncic hits them both.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Conley finds Edwards. Now Conley. Gobert inside. Powell covers. And it's in there. Conley's got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play. So we'll see Kyrie Irving go to the line here. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns. That free throw good from Irving.
You know, what comes to mind first when you think of Irving is his handles. Rush hour tight, but also his dynamic ability as a scorer.
Now here's McDaniels. Back to Conley. Pass to Edwards. Now Gobert to the paint. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Doncic with it. From deep three-point range. Edwards pulls it in. Edwards has got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Conley. Here's Towns. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 3 assists in the game. And Dallas calls time here. They're leading by 3. 1:52 left in the final quarter. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Luka Doncic.
This is special. We are witnessing a legendary performance here tonight. He is like levels above everyone else on the floor. Something must have clicked for him in warm-ups tonight. He's just come out and he has run wild.
Now here's Irving. It's blocked by Gobert.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
On the wing, Irving. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Irving's got 5 points now this quarter.
Boy, you need a confident player to get you a big bucket. And that's exactly who Irving is and what he does.
Edwards. Here's Towns. Good on the shot.
Big bucket for him there. Towns happy to put the team on his broad back when he's needed most.
Dallas has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Hardaway against McDaniels. And stolen by Gobert. Down low. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run to take the lead. It falls.
Somebody's lit a fire under Mike Conley.
And so it's Dallas with it. Doncic outside. Off target from three-point range. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. Conley passes to McDaniels. Left side, Edwards. Back to Daniels. Here's the 3. Money from deep.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Connects again from distance. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
BA, he's on fire.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Money.
Ooh, a clutch bucket. A defensive stop now could be all it takes to clutch the win.
Now a timeout called by Minnesota. They're trailing by 1. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The Mavericks making a switch here. Green is checked in.
Checking in for the Mavericks, Josh.
23 seconds left in the fourth. Edwards for 3. Now pulls it in, and they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
First personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for the Mavericks, Luka Doncic taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that'll put him up 2.
Yeah, hard to think of a player who has more responsibility to his team. Doncic, once again, being called upon to win a game for them.
Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Delivering exactly what they needed from the line. He secures the 3-point lead.
And Minnesota calls time here. They're losing by 3. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
For 3, Conley. The 3 won't fall. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
First personal foul. Team is in the penalty. Shooting for Dallas.
He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
The maturation process of Doncic continues to be quite fun to watch. Welcoming any opportunity to get himself to the line. This guy likes the big moments. I think it's a wrap. When the game's on the line, he knows how to deliver the crushing blow.
And so it's Dallas winning this one.
That's the end of
And
the
they
game.
barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
The NBA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Thanks so much. I'm here with Luka. And Luka, you got a tough win tonight. What are your initial thoughts on the performance?
You know, we got to win against a team that is very competitive. You know, they go hard no matter what. You know, they're a great team. And, you know, I'm just glad we got to win. And we got to keep going like that.
Victory tastes a little sweeter against an opponent like that. Thanks, Luka.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the